You'll always be. I was, for the audience, hi everybody. Welcome to episode 7 of Can I Borrow Your Amp podcast.
It's going to be an epic one.
It's going to be
a good one.
Well, because 7's the lucky number.
Yes.
Right? Is it your favorite number? It's my favorite number.
It's one of my favorite numbers. That and 13 are my 2 favorite numbers.
Oh, well, you get a little unlucky with it. What's your favorite number? Do you have a favorite number?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to numbers too much. If I had to choose, it'd be probably 8.
There you go.
Ooh,
it doesn't.
Right next to 7.
There you go. You just have
one
to,
better than 7.
I think I don't know why. I know why. Because when I had a really good 7th year on this planet, it just was feeling happy. You know.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember being 7. I love that shit.
Wait, who we got on here right now?
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Welcome, Carina Gutierrez.
Yes.
It's not it's Gutierrez or Gutierrez?
No, you said it right the first time.
I always get messed up on that. Carina Gutierrez.
Call me whatever you want.
Queen, also known as Carina Guts.
Carina Guts. Exactly. Fantastic. Carina is a director, a writer. You write.
Yeah.
Writer and all around funny and lovely person. We know Carina.
Most definitely.
From working on a couple of music videos with her. If you've watched our Common Ground or our, what's the song we did?
Come Correct.
Come Correct. I totally forgot. Our Come Correct music videos. Those were just your babies. I feel like we were just in them.
We just showed up.
We showed up
babies.
and sure. We showed up, and all the genius behind those was purely Karina's fantastic talent. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight.
Yeah, thank you. This was very short notice.
Yeah, I'm very glad you hit me up though, because I had a hectic day on set. I was like,
we can't wait to hear about it.
You're one of the funnest people I think that I have. Like, I have the most fun talking with you than like all my friends, because I know we could. If it was just you and me in a road trip for like 8 hours, I know we would be just laughing the entire way.
It's so funny because I feel like usually when it's like me, you, and Katrina, it's like amplified, and we're both on all the same level. So I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's so fantastic.
When
the two of you guys get together, this is Katrina Katrina is Karina's aunt, or not aunt, cousin. So sorry for the audience. It's Karina's cousin. And when they get together, it's like frickin' frack thing 1 and thing 2. You guys are so fucking funny. Cracks me up.
Yeah.
You guys still
hot, funny, thick,
hot, funny,
runs
thick.
In the family,
it's the trifecta. So. It's the yeah. Good for you guys. I'm a little thick myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Caked Up podcast as usual.
Yeah.
We're only thick only thick bitches from this point.
Definitely. That's one of the requirements for this.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Are you guys still putting your hands in some clay?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks so cool.
Y'all should try some.
We should go. I want to go.
So fun.
Yeah, are we allowed to just sit in?
You can sit in, but you can't like do any of the wheel stuff. You have to have.
Well, wait. So can you pay to do the wheel stuff?
Yeah, you can.
Like a daily fee?
So they have like schedules like every session, and every session lasts like it's a day. It's for 6 weeks. So like 1 day out of 6 weeks, but you have like 24-hour access. You can go in every day.
24 hour.
Oh, well, if you're a member, you have 24 hours. But if you're
you pay for like a 6-week session and then you're a member? Is that what it is? Or?
No. Members, you have to like sign up. But you have access. If you take a session, you have access to go in any day of the week. Mm-hmm. But from, 10 to 9.
10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Is there a person included in this that teaches you how to do that stuff?
Yeah. Okay. If you take classes, depending on what you want to do.
Okay, yeah.
They have different teachers.
I'm super into that.
It looks so... I'm very textile. Like, I love touching shit. I love, like, the feeling of different textures. And I've fucked around with some clay in, like, a riverbank and stuff like that.
That's
a good feeling.
Relaxing and soothing. You just pop some, like, AirPods in. Just fucking do it for hours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you get a pot at the end of it.
Dude,
that's the best part.
You get an ashtray for your dad, or,
forget it for myself.
To be fair, though, it's like, if you're doing the wheel, it's really fucking hard to get. And
really?
I didn't make anything for, like, 2 weeks. I was like, this is fucking frustrating.
Yeah, I bet.
But
Dang. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that, and I also want to take a sewing machine class.
I wanted to take a welding class.
I'm scared.
Why?
I'm scared of sharp things next to my fingers.
Nah, sewing machine.
No, I'm not saying it's like, that's like a personal fear.
Oh, okay. Well, you can get over that. It's not
probably. You're right.
If you can chop carrots.
Thanks for... Yeah, I guess that's true. I cut and shit all the time. I guess it's like needle things. Like that. Like the idea of like, God forbid I ever get diabetes and I have to do the prick thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you get used to it, obviously.
Yeah.
But used to watch my grandma doing that growing up, and I'm like, it would be like, it'd freak me the fuck out. I'm not even scared of blood like that, right? It's just I'm scared of a needle going into the tip of my finger. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Is that a specific fear?
That is a very specific fear. But I don't think you have to worry about that.
Do you have a specific fear?
I think like a weird one, like something, I don't know if you ever get this, but if you think about like a fear or something and you like can't get it out of your head.
No, that's what I'm talking
about. Like if you
about.
have like a bout of time, like maybe it's 15 or 20 minutes and like there's like you literally cannot shake this thing out of your head.
I want to hear it.
Something like fingers getting smashed in a door.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what I can't.
I think it's finger shit. That happened to Luke when he was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, my late grandfather, like closed the...
Oh, wait, hang on. The song just went...
Oh, no.
I can hear it in the distance.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, sorry. If anybody heard that, which I don't think anyone should have.
What's the title of this? Yeah, no one heard that song. A song started playing in your headphones. What's the song called?
Down by the Lake? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a fantastic
It's a great song.
You have to listen to it. It's so good.
Listen to the entire thing.
From beginning to end, please.
It's an opus. If it got overlooked at the Grammys, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no doubt.
Robbed. Absolute thievery. So slamming your fingers in a door.
Yeah. Don't you think that would be that would really suck?
Oh, no, I think
that
it'd be atrocious.
Yeah,
that'd be so terrible. What about you?
Oh, my God. I don't really know.
You
I would probably say,
Fearless.
I feel like the most I've ever gotten scared was when I smoked too much and I had a panic attack. That was like the scariest experience. So maybe that's my fear. I'm very hesitant to smoke.
Aren't those crazy? Like panic attacks are so nuts because it's not like you're like afraid of anything. Yeah. Like there's no fear. There's no threat. There's no threat, but your brain is like,
it goes in this cycle.
Everything is like elevated and crazy and manic, and like you're just like everything is a threat, but there is no threat, so you're like just left.
Yeah.
Fucked. It's crazy. Have you had a panic attack?
Yeah, I've had a panic attack before.
It's the best, right?
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Shout out mental illness.
Yeah.
Shout out mental health.
I'm not mentally ill. We're not mentally ill.
You're kind of fucking mentally ill. That's some bold stuff.
I gotta stop talking so close to the mic. I have a bad habit of doing that.
Deep throating the mic.
I don't know if I do or not. I stopped wearing headphones because I felt that it was.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Am I okay?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Great.
You could do no wrong.
You're perfect. I am gonna put the mic more.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
That's good.
You could get a little closer if you wanted to, but
I'll just move it closer to you.
We want to hear
everything.
We want to hear all the details.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's better.
Thank you.
I just want to. Yeah, don't. The mic's not even there. Okay. It's just us.
So what have you been working on lately? Let's hear some of like what you've been up to.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, for this past week, or basically these last 3 days, including today, I have been working on a TV show, sitcom, talk show for Amazon Music with Mark Rebier. He hosts it.
Oh, he's hosting it?
Yeah.
So you've been hanging out with him a little semi-regularly?
Yeah. Today was the very first episode.
Are you guys on a first name basis yet?
He knows me by name. I mean, cause so before, when you were starting to get it going.
Yeah.
I did BTS for.
You met BTS?
Yeah. No. I'm a huge fan. But no, I did photos on set with them and
with BTS.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We're talking about BTS right now.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm confusing the audience for a stupid joke. BTS is behind the scenes, but most people know that, right?
Yeah. I'll say behind the scenes.
And a huge K-pop artist
BTS
group
of
highly sexual individuals. I don't know any of their names.
I'm a fan.
Are you actually?
No, I need to say that I'm a fan. No.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of someone else.
No.
Are you sure?
No, I swear.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
I'm a fan.
Have you ever been to any K-pop concert?
No.
I feel like I've seen an Instagram video from you.
I have not.
Karina's more of a Joe bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm a diehard
well, that
Joe
we
bro
know.
fan.
That we know.
Yeah. Shout out Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
Shout out Carter Race.
Yeah.
Shout out mental illness. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I've derailed. This is usually how it goes.
This is fine.
So tell us about the behind the scenes. You've been taking photo and video for this Mark Rebier show?
This was only in the beginning. Like I was doing BTS because that's how I usually do it. Like when we're working on a new project to get stuff for our socials. And that's kind of like how I got pretty close to Mark because every time I would take a photo, he had his own camera and he would always take a picture of me taking a photo. So it became a thing on set where like I'd be trying to get a photo of him and he'd like get me. Like, cute. Yeah, it was cute.
That's fun.
But yeah, he knows my name. Yeah, we had the first episode today. The stream actually crashed at 22K plus like viewers on the Twitch. And we actually didn't go live. But
really?
yeah, but
wait, what do you mean you didn't go live?
So we went live for a little bit, and like once we hit it, we got so many people like in the stream, and it crashed, and like
too epic.
Yeah, and it was so
you broke Twitch.
Yeah, no, we kind of broke it a little
bit.
That's
like his thing, right? Like he does those lives, and like he goes popping off. He did one with like Reggie Watts.
Yeah.
He's done a bunch of crazy shit, right? He's done work with like Questlove.
I also just worked with Reggie Watts too. He's phenomenal.
Oh, he seems like
the best.
The fucking salt of the earth. Yeah. Which is a good thing. It's a nice thing. That's a compliment.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
Salt of the earth, like
is that a biblical phrase?
It must be, but I'm pretty sure I don't know what that means because usually salt is bad for ground. Usually like you pour salt on like your enemy's ground so they can't grow their crops anymore.
Yeah, fuck your shit. Man.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard.
I love salt. Yeah, it's like, you know what? Fucking kill his wife. Tony, go fucking pour some salt in this garden.
Yeah. No tomatoes for 50 years.
Honestly, yeah.
So I don't know why that
slay.
I don't know where that term comes from.
I like it though. It sounds cool. It sounds good.
Yeah.
It's then like he seems nice. Yeah. He's the salt of the fucking earth.
Yeah.
I wish the audience. We're gonna have to do a video shit one day so you can see all my mannerisms. I'm doing the full on.
The only thing about that is that we can't be schleppy in the podcast.
My posture's good. Look at me when I'm not sitting on the bed.
Your posture's good. Yeah. I mean,
we have to look nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing it. Yeah.
It's not like you don't look nice right now, but I mean, every time.
Well, it'd be nice. We should try to dress better more, I suppose. I guess I do dress like shit sometimes.
And then me too. I have the same. Me too.
Yeah.
Hey.
We all look very
salud.
Sexy.
Let's get a cheers on dressing like shit. We got some margaritas that Wyatt was kind enough to make us.
Ooh.
God bless America.
I was gonna make you know what I need to get around here is a pitcher because I was just gonna make a pitcher margarita and then we can just pour that around.
You gotta get a blender.
Oh, no
blended
blenders.
ice.
No, classic. No.
They give me a headache. The blended margaritas give me a headache.
They're too sugary.
Oh God, I keep like dripping this.
Oh, maybe it's just the I don't know, something about the temperature being so.
I don't know. Maybe it's too cold.
I don't like a blended one because they separate.
You're not a Baja Blast.
I do. No, what the fuck? Hey, whoa. Before you start making accusations on my podcast, big Baja Blaster over here.
Baja Blast.
My podcast. I'm just kidding.
I wish we were talking about this a little bit, but I wish we can it was okay to have a little snack on the podcast.
I mean, dude.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. We'll get dinner after this. Yeah. We'll go get something. Yeah. I'm down to drive somewhere. I'm so fucking hungry.
If anything's open.
That's why we have to drive because nothing's gonna be open in your area. Things are open.
Excuse me.
Hey, come on. That's enough. I'm want Italian food so bad.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. We can make it here too. We could cook.
Oh, we could go to Ralph's.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a little late night cook sesh?
We could.
I'm down.
I'm down too.
Are you down?
Yeah.
We can make I have spaghetti here. We just need to get sausages.
Oh, dude, I'm all over that shit.
Yeah.
That sounds so
I just
fun.
bought marinara sauce today.
Chill.
Okay, I guess we have to end the podcast. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for listening to Can I Borrow Your Rant? We should switch it so we can see the time. Can you do that?
Yeah. It was just too early. I was thinking why not just have it. It'd be a surprise.
How much the time is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't really care. It's just nice to know.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Fuggy.
I can change it.
Okay. Well, I'm done off-roading your fucking story. We gain about 1 minute every time, and then I fuck you up. Okay.
What did I say?
So Mark Rebier has been taking pictures of you taking pictures of him.
Oh yeah.
And you had a stream with Reggie Watts, and then you guys had a stream where you had about 22,000 viewers, and then it crashed, and you also did not go live.
Yeah. The Reggie Watts thing, no. I did something with him for Sundance.
And that was separate.
That's separate, yeah.
Okay.
I just, because you mentioned him.
Right.
But,
Salt of the earth. That's where
exactly.
Wait, there it is. That's where we...
But for Mark, yeah, we actually... after that, I'm like more in the technical stuff. So I ended up doing a lot of like the live streaming stuff, like kind of how we did for
because
when we did.
Oh yes,
you're a fucking pro at that.
You know,
yes.
I'm so.
Karina also was like, I mapped your mic. Karina was like 100% our saving grace. If you watched our Love Olympics TV sessions on Twitch where we did like the sketches, Karina was on top of all of that stuff. She was behind the camera. She was working the ATM mini boards and switching cameras and oh god, where would we be without you, dude?
Honestly, I was gonna say doing that stream helped me so much for this job for Amazon.
Great.
Like we had 7 cameras. I was working the teleprompter.
Did you have the ATM?
I had the ATM, and then I also had a teleprompter thing that I was in chat with the mods, and like I was basically feeding fan questions and all that stuff to Mark while I was like we were live.
My gosh, dude.
Does the teleprompter still work the same way where it shows up on the camera lens, or has it changed?
No. So like, we did it a little different. So like we plugged in the camera or the monitor that I had. We had a separate monitor and we plugged it into another separate television on the set. We had 2 TVs that we plugged into the monitor, and then we can just like show them.
So basically, he's just looking at a TV.
During our stream, we did it with only one TV. We didn't need all that extra TV bullshit.
But yeah, doing our live stream definitely came in clutch.
Hey, man.
I was like,
I learned
know
so much, bro.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And
learning experience.
Oh yeah, also exhausting, bro. Like when we were done with I feel like in particular the second stream was so much more work. It felt like because it was a second location.
Yeah, and I was moving that weekend, and I was super out of it. God, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you gonna stop being a fucking putz and open me one of those beers? Jeez Louise.
You gotta finish your margarita
first. I gotta finish the margarita and then I'll earn the right. I didn't realize you've been finishing your marg. Those streams, dude. Mm-hmm. That's honestly, with swells, I think some of the most stressful work we've ever done.
It's a lot of work. Yeah. And like when we did crash, reading the chat of like people saying,
what were they saying?
What, like they're like, oh my god, like this is stupid. Like what the fuck's happening? Like it's your fault. And I'm just like, yo, you don't understand how hard it is to like.
Well, it's like some stuff's just out of your control.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's Twitch's fault for not really having the server support?
So I can't go into that of what actually happened. So
are you under NDA?
I'm under an NDA.
Okay.
But aside from that, we did.
We'll see about I'll see about once you're at the end of the margarita.
We're gonna get Karina some more drinks, and we'll be
exactly
with a short break.
But it was not our fault. I will say that. Okay, but I can't go into it.
That's fair. Even if it was your fault, we would be saying it's not your
winking.
fault.
But what is it? We shot it. Like we did a pre-taping, we shot it after. It wasn't live, obviously.
But the shooting of everything was not live.
No, because we weren't able to. It crashed. Like we tried getting it up, and then we had to pull the plug.
Pardon? So you did it again because it failed.
Yeah, it failed. We had no way of getting.
So you had to just shoot it and then stream the pre-recording.
So we didn't stream it. So like we went live, and then it crashed.
Yeah.
And then we were trying to fix it, but then we weren't able to because there was so many things happening.
Sounds like a server issue. But you don't have to, yeah.
Yeah. But after that,
we president of Twitch rumors.
Yeah. You guys got DMCA. You guys got DMCA'd.
We went off live and then we shot it, but not live. Like we just taped it because it's gonna come out actually tomorrow as like the first episode.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh, nice.
So tomorrow, so as you're listening to this viewer. Or listener, I should say, we're recording this the night before it airs. Again, we have we have some catching up to do. Once you're done listening to the podcast, go watch this Mark Rubier stream.
Oh, definitely.
What time is it?
I think it's also still going to come out at 6.
Sorry, is it a stream?
PM
or it's just a release of an episode?
It's going to be a release of an episode. But following, like, since this is just the first episode, we have a bunch of episodes planned.
And that's on
Amazon Music.
Amazon
Twitch.
Music, Twitch.tv?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a stream.
Yeah,
but it's like a VOD, like you can watch it at any time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic.
Just this episode.
Ooh.
The one that, But everything else after that, all live.
Yeah. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, well, it's hard. It's a fucking nightmare. And it's honestly super reassuring from what we did to hear that, like, you guys had such a struggle with it, even with someone with as much, like, power behind it as, like, Mark Rebier and Flylo. Like, that's so reassuring. Then we fucking killed it, bro.
Dude, we had Carina Guts with us, bro.
Karina killed it. Karina,
she killed
it. That was so fun, bro. The second one was which one was more stressful for you, do you think?
Well, I wouldn't say stressful, but it was just like the first time we did it was super new to me. So I was like, okay, I'll figure it out. Like, I can do it. Like, and then that went smoothly. And then the second time around, I was like, okay, now we know what's going on.
Yeah.
And we actually have like a stage and everything. It was really cute. And everyone was there. It was good.
We need to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to do. It is fun to do a stream, but I'd rather just play in front of people.
No, we'll do both.
Yeah.
We can do both. It's just a lot of work.
The stream is fun because of the skits.
Oh, yeah.
I know they're fun. There was just so much like extra work that went into it, like behind this.
What?
I mean, if you want to help me do some of the editing on like some of the images and stuff, I'd be super down for that. It's a bitch.
I did all of did a good amount of the Mark Rebier stuff for that.
Like the promo shit? Yeah. It's a bitch, right?
I did a lot of like the GIFs and stuff and like, oh man, that
all
took
those
a bit.
tiny little things. I'm like, all the different like, it's like, no, we can't accept this formatting of this thing. You have to reformat it. And I'm like,
well, but now that you know how to do it,
I know.
Oh yeah, that's why I was like, I know how to do this. So because we did that.
Yeah, that's true. It's a learning experience. It's good. Hey, listen, I'm down.
Yeah.
You want to put some swells work in front of me? I'm gonna take it.
Let me know. I'll tell Tristan.
We're gonna be fucking working together soon enough, bro. I got
music video.
Yeah, we got some. We want to do like 2 music videos upon release of the single, so we got some work to do. Yeah. But we don't even need to talk about it on air.
We're gonna edit that out.
Yeah, we're gonna edit that out. And if we forget to edit it out, you didn't hear it from me. All right, cowboy, you're gonna just walk the other way on that one. So, okay. So you've been doing this Mark Rebier stream. You met Philo. You had a beer with Philo today.
I did. Before I got here. It was really nice. He had Plant vs. Zombie slippers, and I commented on them, and I was like, I'm digging your kicks. Like, I love it. And he's like, thanks. And then he gave me a beer, and it was great.
What beer?
It was the cider. It was between that and like an actual beer.
And you chose
I chose the cider.
Nice. Okay. Was he having a beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the cider?
I don't know. I just took it.
Where was this?
It was at the set.
Where was the set?
I can't disclose.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
We're there for a good amount of months because like this is gonna be the full thing of the season. So I can't say.
Yeah, you can't be dropping that shit.
No.
Sorry, I was not picking up on social
That's
cues.
okay.
Tell me.
After this,
just whisper in the mic and
just come through and be like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were here."
Karina, no way!
Wow.
Oh, you're Mark Rebier.
You're the guy in the robe, right?
You're the guy that can't stream properly.
Oh my god, I'll cut that.
We'll cut that. Yeah.
Cut that.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, we probably should. That was me.
No, just cut that.
No, we're not gonna cut anything.
What do you mean? I'm gonna do a little clap, and that's how we know we're gonna do it. Look at the waveform, Wyatt. All right, I'm just kidding. We don't have to. Do we need to cut that?
I didn't say it, so
yeah.
We'll see about it.
I'm drunk. It's fine.
Mark, if you're listening to this, we're sorry.
I love Mark Rebier.
We're big fans.
No, the streaming is so fucking...
He's crazy. Like,
he's so good,
I wish...
though.
I was just telling Tristan on the way here, like, I wish he went...
Tristan just waiting in the car?
Oh, yeah, he's outside. No, no, he's at home. No, but I was telling him, like, I wish I could, like, have my friends with me on set to see him play these live sets, because it's, like, incredible. Just
I bet.
how, like... I don't know. That's a real musician just fucking do that on the spot like that.
I sure don't know.
Yeah.
You're talking to a couple of fake musicians.
That.
Yeah. I wouldn't know any. It's when we write a song, it's usually us just sitting in a room for 8 hours being like, no.
What do you think about this?
No. No.
That's not what it's like.
Yeah, there's more yelling.
Ooh.
There's more yelling.
There's more arguing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we did pretty good. As far as arguing.
Yeah, no, not bad.
This time. I thought it was going to be way worse.
Who do you argue with the most?
Who do I argue with?
Or like, is there a role on set, like, you know, DP, like Tristan, or like Boom? Like, is there a role that you find yourself clashing with more regularly between sets?
It depends on my like
the
position.
Crew? Or your because you can't
position.
really
because I mean, like, if I'm the director and I'm mainly talking with my DP. He kind of is like, I'm just like, oh, I want it like this. And he's like, okay, we can do it like this, but what about this? Or like, this looks way better. That's fine. But if I'm like in producer mode, I definitely clash with a bunch of people who aren't doing what they're supposed to do.
Sure.
And I actually have to like step up and be like, do your fucking job.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah.
I'm rarely like that. I've only blown up like that. I don't think one shoot that I just fucking lost it.
I would love to see that. I don't think we would get to see that because anytime that we're on set together, it's a team that you've assembled and trust and want on the set. So like it's always just a really positive vibe.
Yeah.
I love shooting music videos with you. It's always so fucking fun.
Thank you.
I literally have such a good time.
I love it too.
Yeah, those last two were really fun.
Yeah. As opposed to the other two. They never
made it.
Never made it there.
I'm gonna come over there and beat your fucking ass.
Fucking do it, coward. Oh man.
Well,
yeah, I'm a little twisted to be
honest.
No,
this is definitely
kicking in a little bit.
Hell yeah, brother.
This is the most lit I've come onto a podcast
from like the start.
From the start,
because I feel like the start of Caleb's shit, I was pretty gone.
Really?
Yeah, we went out drinking after that. I almost got into a fight after the last podcast.
Chimney sweep?
No. All right, I told a story that we can't air on the
it was juicy though.
On the public. Well, this is what happens. I think when it was pretty juicy, but it does not paint anyone in a good light. I don't think.
We want to make it to 10 episodes.
Yeah, we want at least 10 good episodes. That's a saga at the very least. 10 hours of swellest content.
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
Yeah. Sorry for derailing the whole thing, but this is what happens, I guess, when you record a podcast and you're pretty twisted
and wasted.
We're still gonna make this pasta afterwards. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's gonna be a very podcast pasta situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have anything? Oh, you have another crazy story. You said you have an Eric Andre story.
I do.
Correct? Let's hear that.
So we recently, I think it was last week, we did the 1-year anniversary screening at the Brain Dead Studios in Fairfax for Bad Trip, which was the movie that Eric Andre did.
With Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah, that one. And like, so we put on the event and stuff. So I got to go and I, brought some peeps and then we watched. So after the screening, it was like around midnight and we did a Q&A. So Eric came out, the director.
Where was this?
Brain Dead at Fairfax.
Brain Dead at Fairfax?
Yeah, it's a studio. It's called Brain Dead Studios.
What kind of studio?
They do they have clothing. Studio? No.
Oh.
They have like their own little theater in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's why I was confused.
It's a really cute spot. Yeah, it's the clothing brand.
So it's pretty small.
Kind of, yeah. It's not huge or anything like that.
Wow,
yeah, it's like a very intimate theater.
Yeah, I think I've heard of this once before.
Yeah, and they do screenings there all the time for like really old movies.
Nice.
Yeah, so at the Q&A, Eric came out and it was the director, the producer, and the executive producer. And like we were doing, like we had a host and like he was picking people like in the crowd to ask questions. And the first guy that the host hands the mic to is like he goes on this long ass rant and he's like, my name is blah blah blah, I'm from Florida, I flew like hours and hours to get here, and he just kept like saying useless shit and everyone was like, just ask your fucking question. And he's like, I'm here not to ask you a question but to pitch you a movie. It was the most cringiest thing.
That honestly could be like a bit. Like I feel like at an Eric Andre show, like you put that guy in there.
Just wait. It was so cringe. But like this guy, like he brought like a poster and everything. And it was very badly done. Also very horrible pitch, by the way. So bad.
So you have to describe it to your best.
Yeah. So also
it
made it even funnier because Eric and everyone on there, especially Eric, was just fucking plastered. They were like belligerently drunk and trying to. Yeah, it was really funny.
Good.
So like
that's how you want to pitch a movie.
Yeah.
To just a bunch of fucking buffoons.
Drunk. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Wyatt, I've finished my margarita. I would like compensation in the form of a Pacifico, please.
You're allowed.
God bless.
Do you have an opener over there?
I think it's right behind you. Yeah, the green guy. Ooh, another ASMR episode of The Swells Can Bar.
Oh, you should have done it.
Yeah. It's okay.
Another one. The next one.
The next one. Yeah, the next one.
But
so, do you remember any of the pitch?
Oh, I remember. It was very short and very not.
It was
fun.
more the wind up to it that wasn't.
Yeah,
short.
he just kept like saying all this stuff, and everyone's like, "What's the fucking pitch?" Even Eric was like, "What's your pitch?" Because he just kept talking nonsense, and he was like, "So
he's
basically,
probably so nervous, bro."
He was kind of unhinged though. He was not all there. Not trying to be mean, but like he was just
when someone's
maybe
not
he was
all
like,
there.
yeah. Maybe he's like wasted, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a couple drinks before I go in here and pitch this show to Eric Andre.
What if it was so good too, but he like ruined it by just getting blackout drunk, and he's like, "There's a fucking." Whatever.
All right, let's hear it.
He came off so strong. But like basically the idea, short and sweet, it was a movie about Elon Musk and Grimes getting high with Eric, and they have to basically like enter into like the multiverse, something like that. I don't remember what it is. Doesn't matter. But that was just basically
the characters were Elon Musk and Grimes.
And also one
and Eric Andre.
Yeah, and Eric Andre.
Okay, nice.
But like Eric was just like that. They were just like, that's fucking stupid. Like, he didn't say that, but everyone was just like, oh my God, move on to the next person.
Yeah. And I imagine this all took a really long time.
Yeah, why did the person, who's handing out the mic?
Oh, he basically was like, ooh, that was a bad choice on my part. He was like, I need to be very careful who I give this mic to.
It should be a line. Did
the guy look crazy, or did he look like...
The guy who pitched?
Yeah.
He was just very like, I don't know.
He just got out of a bus from Florida.
Yeah, or like, yeah, sure. I don't want to say. I don't want to misspeak, but yeah, sure.
That's not. Oh, go ahead, say it.
Yeah, no, be foul. Like, be wretched.
No, he was just not like. He was just came off way too strong. Didn't know what he was talking about.
Was he white?
Yes, he was.
Was he bald?
He said he was from Florida.
He was from Florida.
Florida man's never anything but white, but. Was his hair high and tight, or did he have long hair?
Long hair.
Yeah, either way.
Probably was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a white
It was so
suit.
funny, because somebody else from the crowd, when they got the
Looked
mic,
like him?
No, they were like, I think I know that guy. And then he said like where he was from, and they were in the same town from Florida. And yeah, it was very weirred.
What's with the attraction to Floridians?
I don't know. But shortly...
It's foul. I don't know.
I've been to Florida. It's very humid.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. I sweat so much. Yeah. Have you seen an alligator?
In Florida, yeah. Well, we went to Gatorland.
You did?
Yes.
Gatorland?
Wait, what? Tell us about this.
That
Was this
sick.
what was the context?
This was a Sayer family vacation. When I was younger, I was like probably 13 or 14 or something like that.
Your dad was like, "Let's go to Florida."
No, actually, it was my mom's friends lived in Florida.
That's my impression of your dad.
Yeah, pretty good.
Let's go to Florida.
No, we just went on family vacation to Florida to go visit some of my mom's friends, old times friends. Then we just went to we just did random things around there. And Gatorland was one of the things we went to. That was my dad's idea.
I'd be super down to go to Gatorland.
I know,
I'd be lying
Yeah.
if I said that. You know what I'm excited for, you guys? And I'm pitching this to y'all right now.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucking Renaissance Fair, bro.
Please.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Yes.
We're going to go. I think, honestly, you guys, I'm going to buy a kilt.
I'm surprised you don't own one already.
I know. So,
honestly,
my mother's maiden name, McLaughlin. She's actually still just McLaughlin. She never took my dad's name.
Mm-hmm.
Boss ass bitch move.
Of course.
The McLaughlin is a Scottish name as well. And each clan in Scotland has their own tartan, which is like the plaid design that you'll see between depending on the last name. So each last name, each clan has their own design. And I'm gonna find the design of the McLaughlin clan and get that as a tartan for my kilt, and that's what I'll wear. I have to.
You're not supposed to wear underwear under those things. You're supposed to just be bare.
He knows that.
Yeah.
You don't think he knows that?
Is that just for the audience, or
just so everybody knows?
Yeah. So if
in case you think about coming to this Renaissance Fair,
and you see, and you want to pants me, get ready to see.
Yeah, I saw some cock at a Renaissance Fair under a kilt one time.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that's how I learned.
Tell that story.
No, there's no story. It's just cock at a Renaissance Fair.
Wait, how did you see the cock though?
Well, okay,
because there's a whole kilt.
There's a kilt, but this guy was like, this, and this isn't a bad inappropriate story. It was just this guy was on the phone one time, and he was just like, and he had a kilt and a white, the white puffy shirt.
Yeah.
And he squatted down, in a serious, it was a serious phone call, and he was like. And he squatted down, and the kilt just went up, and I was just like, "Yo, that's like." I was like, "Dang, this guy is going full authentic." Kill.
You have to at least see one.
Dude, that's gnarly, bro. Because the way you describe that, I can imagine it perfectly.
You can, yeah.
His full dick and balls.
Yeah, and it was just,
How old were you?
9 or 10.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, I promise I'm gonna wear underwear. I keep bapping your mic.
You can. Okay. You don't have to wear underwear. I'm of age.
I don't want to wear underwear. I mean, sorry, I do want to wear underwear. I don't want to go. You probably should.
There are kids at these things, and
Yeah, they don't need to see.
I was one of them.
I was one of them.
Yeah, they don't need to see. All the mediocrity.
The other term I love in the Renaissance Fair is bangers and mash. That's a great name for a meal.
I just want to drink. There's this booth at the Renaissance Pleasure Fair. Oh, you got to open that in the mic.
Oh yeah.
Let's pause. Beautiful.
Amazing.
Put some reverb on that bit.
Sponsored.
Some delay. That'd be great.
Sponsored by Pacifico.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to really look at it?
I was gonna read the rest of it, but I was like, you know what?
Let's hear it. Promo. Let's hear it.
Clara.
No.
La cerveza de Pacifico.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's pretty good Spanish.
Sprechen de Spanish. All right, so there's a booth at the Renaissance Pleasure Fair in Irvine, California, called the Oubliette, where a busty maiden with...
Feed you pickle?
No, not the pickle.
Oh, yeah, you've told me this.
Where a busty maiden will serve you an alcoholic beverage. This alcoholic beverage is mead. Okay? Mm. So it's like a mead drink that you can order. There's like different flavors and stuff. But if it's your first time there are like prisoner shackles above the bar where you have to get shackled in with your hands.
Kinky.
And yes.
Amazing.
And the busty maiden will present the drink in front of you and make you drink the drink as she pours more mead on the top and talk dirty to you as you like drink very swiftly so the drink does not overflow over your cup. In Old English speak. It's very fun.
Amazing.
And the drinks are very, very tasty. Meat is delicious. And then you get to go watch jousting. Yeah. Sir Thomas of Aquitaine.
Mm-hmm. And they have that big like log swing thing.
Yes,
like
bro.
That thing. Like,
we should go.
Ship.
We should. Luke, my older brother invited me to a certain day. We should just all go.
Yeah, I'm down.
Please.
We should go. It's so fun.
Another thing I want to do. I've said this recently, but I want to have a day where we go karting.
I'm so down.
And me too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. You mentioned that recently, and I was like, "That's a fantastic." We need to have more Swells bonding days, bro. Like we should go to Disneyland or something.
Think about it as just like. Like company social days.
Exactly. Your mom came to the last show. We played my barber's grand opening, and Sweet Anne, who we've roasted so much on this podcast for no reason. She doesn't deserve it. She's the sweetest lady. We just talk so much shit. She showed up, and I was so excited. I haven't seen her in such a long time because of COVID and everything. And we were talking, and we're like, what we should do is like, we haven't like the families haven't really truly met. So we're going to have a Swells like family, like potluck, like a barbecue.
Yeah.
Where like the whole band and like our families come and we're going to have like a little potluck. Isn't that so fun? I told my mom and she was like, that sounds like such a good idea.
I think it'd be fun.
So I think after the record's done, we'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Album release barbecue.
Family
listening party or something.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
My mom's gonna be like, "Why are you so depressed? Why are your lyrics so terrible?" It's like, I don't know. It's just chemical.
Don't worry about it, Mom.
Mom, I'm probably not gonna do it. Oh no. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Yeah.
Get a therapist. Mental health is important. If you feel like you're struggling, talk to a therapist. Also, it's okay.
Or just start a
podcast. Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Sponsored.
Yeah, that's an
ongoing joke. Oh, you listen to the podcast. You know the jokes.
Well, that's a sponsor I've heard on some podcasts recently.
Yeah, BetterHelp for sure.
Yeah.
I heard they're like
mid.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty expensive.
Mid therapists.
Yeah,
They're like, you're fine.
You're fine. I had a friend that's like
sleep it off. You're good.
I have a friend that's like looking for like therapy and they were like searching some stuff and it was like, man, therapy's so expensive. I'm like, okay, well, like where are you looking? It's like BetterHelp. And like I was like, okay, well, how much is the price? And they were like, it's this much. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
how much was it?
It was like, I think it was like $80 or something. Like,
a session?
I don't know. I don't know. But like the number I'm remembering is 80. I could be misremembering. That's true. But the number they gave me was like, dude,
Can't afford that.
I can't. I keep hitting your mic stand. I'm so
forgive
sorry.
you.
But yeah, if you feel like you need help, man.
Have you tried telling your friend that they can just drink it off?
Oh, God.
Yeah. And they won't listen to me. It's ridiculous. I'm like, can you stop? That's pretty good. I thought it was a new beer.
Nah, imagine. No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna.
I hope your friend gets the help they need.
Yeah, exactly.
Better help. Please help us.
Therapy's so fucking dope.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is dope.
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother. Therapy's sick. Oh, the other point I wanted to make is that if you don't like your therapist, it's cool to shop around. Find someone that works for you, and get with someone that you feel comfortable sharing with, and that you don't feel like
right.
You're like fighting to like. It's important to get along with your therapist.
And
That's my little PSA.
And you can find all that information on BetterHelp.com.
Anyways, BetterHelp.com/swells at checkout. Oh, goodness gracious.
Good Lord, have mercy. I'm about to bust.
we should get that guy.
Leslie Jordan.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
He probably fall asleep. We usually get together at like 8:30. What is it, 11 now? He's going to he'll die.
What time do you usually go to bed, Karina?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Late?
Very late. It depends.
It's because you're a real one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You just got these on-set days. I've been so deep into Elden Ring. I'll fall asleep at like 3 or 4 in the morning. It's terrible.
Yeah, I've been going to bed really late. Lately.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, you do like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I think I used Spring Forward, the time change, as like an excuse to just fuck my sleep schedule. It's like the worst it's been in like a year.
It is nice that it gets lighter, stays lighter later.
I love it so much.
I feel like my sleeping schedule's okay right now, but for the past couple of days being on set, it's a little fucky.
Yeah.
Whenever you're on set, you're just not getting sleep.
Yeah.
You're getting in bed at like 5 in the morning, and that's like a good day.
Yeah.
You just get used to it. It's
kind
weird.
of. It's just I'm tired.
Yeah, but you just get used to being tired. You're just
yeah.
like, it's like, this is what it is. Sucks, but getting paid though.
That's true.
Getting paid.
Is there any like when you get a break, is there anything that you want to do with your free time?
Yeah, I actually am. I'm also not really allowed to say too much, but right now I'm currently writing a TV show. I'm directing and writing a TV show, and I have a little writer's room going on. But once I get the copyright in, I'll be able to talk about it. But,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice. I think exciting. I'm slightly privy to this.
Yeah, I think I might have briefly mentioned
very
it,
excited
but
for
it's
this.
we're in a very good space. So
that's exciting.
I'm super excited for that.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see something that's like, I feel like your artistic expression for the entirety of like our friendship has been like you being a vessel for like other people's creativity, and I'm really excited to see something that is like from like form to function, like just you. I'm really excited to see like everything that you come up with. I really love the idea too. And I'm really excited.
Oh, I'm super excited. It's really funny. So I'm very excited.
Oh, it is fucking I bet. Everything you
do is funny. I mean, like you have a good way with like comedy and humor.
Oh my god,
stuff.
yeah. I like us, like you turn our like bullshit riffing into just like a full on like sitcom situation. And we're not funny at all.
You're funny.
This is the Squeaky Chair podcast.
No, you're not being squeaky at all. That's the first time I heard it, and it's because you were trying to be quiet.
I feel like mine was a little squeaky.
I think you're good right now.
Back. Okay.
I got the poncho chair. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
This is the first podcast that I've sat in a chair, and I feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm bringing
You're
it.
present.
I'm present, you know? I got the back support, and it's really doing something for me.
It helps. It helps a lot.
Yeah, it feels good.
One day we'll get a real
We're gonna have to record this video. Yeah, but you're right. It's
video.
But it's fine. It's fine.
In the meantime, this is good.
Yeah, this is fine. This is good. It's very comfortable. I feel like very chill in this space, you know?
You only film stuff for your Patreon, which are your real fans. You don't put it out for free.
Yeah, we do. We are trying to get a Patreon together, but I all this stuff is already supposed to be on YouTube. That's all my bad. I need to like put this like to it would be so simple. It would just be the the picture of can I borrow your amp
over YouTube
over
the audio.
It'd be the easiest thing in the world. Mm-hmm. But I'm a piece of shit.
Turn that light on over there. That little
this one.
twist the knob.
A please would be nice.
Please.
Oh, that's so
I
hot.
love the pig one that you have over there.
Yeah,
the one
the
that
pig
you
one's
just tap.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Pig one's pretty nice.
This is very
This is a
intimate and
vibe,
sexual.
yeah.
Hey, this is how it goes around here.
Yeah.
This is hour 2 of the podcast.
No, it's not.
No, I'm just kidding. It's
47 minutes in.
Yeah, no,
That's good. Yeah, we're still doing good. We got plenty to talk about, I think.
Plenty.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory on set with Karina? Why?
That's a hard one. Oh, probably the one where you made me eat the cake.
I was literally
That's still my favorite video. And like when you're like, get it on your face. Why?
Yeah, get in there.
That is still makes me
That's
laugh to this
also one
day.
of my favorite
Yeah.
moments.
I also loved and this is this obviously has to do with Karina, but Neil's like on that dating sketch was
I had no idea Neil could improv like
He
that,
did
bro.
such a good job.
Yeah, Neil at our high school. Neil and I went to high school together, and Neil could act. Neil can really act.
Neil, so for our listeners, I don't know if you've seen this, but in our second live stream we ever did, we had a segment called Bachelor Mini Short Kings Tall Queens, where Neil, the key and organ player in Swells, plays like a very short individual who's trying to find love. And we have a scene where they're doing like a blind date. And Neil just plays this like very like grotesque, like not like in looks, but like in his demeanor, like he's a disgusting.
Some of the things that he said that didn't make it into the actual like
are so gross.
The best.
Yeah.
They're so funny,
Definitely
but there's no way.
them.
Yeah.
There's no way we could have put some of that shit out, and and it's still disgusting. Like what is on there is.
I love it.
Wretched.
I don't know. The thing that I don't know if I should say it right now, but the thing that made me laugh the hardest was when he was like, we were like, just the way he took the direction.
Just say it.
Just the way he took the direction. We were like, just like ask like a weird question to ask on a first date, and he's like, so did your father ever spank you? When you were I could not have thought of a better question myself. Like,
give him the spotlight and he'll seize it.
Exactly.
I think the hardest part of that whole situation was like being in the room while you guys were recording it, because Neil was getting such treasure on screen, and I'm like, I'm having such a hard time not laughing at what he's saying.
Yeah.
To the point where I know there's takes that made it where I know that I was in the corner, like fully having to plug my nose and fully cover my mouth as hard as possible.
I have videos of you and like other people too, like really trying to hold it in.
I can't, like Neil, I had no idea how fucking hilarious Neil was.
Dude, Neil can do it.
Yeah.
Neil just understands the assignment.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite memories on set. I guess I did shoot that night. It was just Neil did all the legwork, you know what I mean? But one of my favorite moments on set. I just love working with you. It's so I think we have not had a bad experience. We did all those shoots. Jeez, we've done so much fucking work.
We have done a lot.
We've spent so many hours working together.
Another really funny thing that I remember was when I had to fall with that cake.
I wish I was there for that, bro.
Where were you? Back at my house?
I was cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Because I actually had to cook for the segment.
Oh, yeah. And then some guy was like, are you okay?
And it made it. That was so good.
I got it on audio. I was like, oh my God. I was actually a little worried because I was like, oh shit, I hope he's okay.
You fell hard.
You fell hard.
That was embarrassing. Like, usually I like to do things that are like kind of like, you know, like out there. But this to like, the thing I hate is like I like doing funny things in public, like when we went in Ralph's and like we're dressed up funny and stuff like that. Like that's all cool, but like this, like I was supposed to drop this cake in front of Ralph's, and it's like I really just didn't want to make a mess. Like that's what I was kind of afraid of for like the people of Ralph's, is to just be like in front of them and just like purposely fall and just make a mess of like cake. And then I was like really nervous about.
Yeah.
Luckily the box didn't open and I just fell.
Yeah.
You ate shit
okay.
though.
I did eat
You
shit.
hit the trash can.
I hit the trash can.
I heard it.
I tried
really
to make
committed, bro.
I tried to
You
make the
did.
best of it.
You really did such a good job. I was so impressed
you.
with that.
He honestly slayed.
Yeah. It's giving. It's
Yeah,
giving
you
Evil
gave.
Knievel.
It's for the art.
It's giving Evil Knievel. I remember seeing that, like, I guess our version of watching dailies was us watching on, like, Tristan's little, like, fucking 3-inch camera.
Monitor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The tiny little monitor, and me just, like, being like, oh, my God, why I, like, really fucking excelled. I think now that I'm thinking about it, my 2 favorite memories of recording on set with you are the you and me, Wyatt, and the Ralphs.
That was one of my favorites too. That was really funny.
I loved
where I'm just talking shit in front of I know we almost got kicked out of there too. We just got all of the footage like so quick.
And every time we pass somebody else, they're like looking at us like
yeah, like what the fuck is going on? Because I'm wearing that ridiculous fucking chef's
outfit. Yeah, that was so good.
So stupid, bro.
That and I remember when we were in the line for Starbucks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's my second favorite. That's my second favorite. It's so funny
because looking back at it, like in the footage, Tristan's holding like the camera. He's shaking because he's trying to hold in laughing like so hard, and you just see the camera shake.
That was a great one.
I was so impressed. I'm really glad that he got that because we never would have gotten that footage again. Like he really just needed to hold it. He did such a good. But you can see him like belly laughing, and the camera like shakes like left to right, like up and down. So fucking funny. That I can't believe I kept it. I can't believe I kept it together. I stayed in camp on.
You also stayed.
It's giving. What's the guy from? What's the main number 1 actor that wins all those Oscars every time he says he's doing a movie? He says it's his last. He did the fucking movie with Paul Dano where he's an oil baron.
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's giving Daniel Day-Lewis.
Wow.
It's giving.
Now he's officially done.
Is he actually done?
I think Lincoln was his
last
movie.
No, he did something after Lincoln. He did. The Phantom Thread. Terrible fucking movie.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, I hated.
Oh, really?
I hated that fucking movie.
Oh.
I just did not. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't, but I have a friend of mine that loves that fucking movie.
Maybe you'll like it. I just personally really thought it was like so lame. Like,
I have not seen it, but
I did not like it.
Dang. I've been on a big movie kick lately, specifically Martin Scorsese movies starring Robert De Niro.
Was that the movie we were watching before
that
Karina
was
came?
part of my kick.
That's Martin Scorsese?
Yeah.
So that's an early fucking movie then.
Yeah, 71 that movie was. And a couple nights ago I watched Taxi Driver, then I watched King of Comedy. If you haven't, listener, if you have not seen King of Comedy, you gotta watch that movie.
I have not seen King of Comedy.
It's great. It's really great.
I've seen Taxi Driver, but it was just a little bit too edgy for me.
I love it. I love it. I get that. It's a good movie though. King of Comedy is less edgy than Taxi Driver. No one dies in it or anything like that. But it's still like psychological in a interesting way. And there's like some funny parts in it too. But
What's
I highly
King
recommend.
Of Comedy? I hope so.
King of Comedy is like, it's similar to a joke, like Joker. I don't know if like the newer one that came out. It's this guy. I think King of Comedy and Taxi Driver totally like inspired this movie Joker. Like the director of that movie was watching those two movies.
Oh, without a doubt. He just was trying to be as edgy as possible.
And it was like, this is what this movie's going to be. But King of Comedy is this guy, Robert De Niro. He's a huge fan of this talk show host who's played by Jerry Lewis, like an old comedian.
Oh yeah.
And he's kind of like obsessed with this guy, and he has like these delusions of
them being like friends,
them being like going out to dinner together, and Jerry Lewis being like, I want you to come take over, because he's trying to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, he pitches. He like scrams his way into Jerry Lewis's cab, and he's like, I'm a comedian, like I'm just starting to get going. He's like, I'm 34 years old.
And this is real?
Yeah, this is real. Yeah. And Jerry Lewis is like, all right, cool, like, whatever, like you just call my office, whatever. And so he calls his office, insistently, like a bunch of times and whatever. He gets in, and it's like shown that he lives with his mom, and he's doing. The way it's shot is really good though, because it's like they're at like imaginary dinner, and they're talking, and Jerry Lewis, this talk show host, is talking to him like, I really appreciate it. I know you're really busy with your schedule, but if you can just like substitute for 6 weeks on my show, I'd really appreciate it. And Robert De Niro's like, I don't know if I can do that. But, this is all in his like basement, you know what I mean? Like. And it's just really great like that, where he's just like obsessed with this guy and like having a relationship with this guy, and this guy could not care less about him in reality. Yeah. And it just goes from there. I won't spoil it,
sounds
but it goes from there. But
what year? Do you know roughly what year?
I think it's like early 80s.
Or like 82. Okay.
Yeah.
So Robert De Niro's like
pretty young.
He's pretty young, but probably in his 30s already.
Yeah, he's probably like in his mid 30s. And Martin Scorsese's, probably like the same. Like
Did you know there's a movie where you can just see Robert De Niro's dick and balls?
What? What's that?
I can't remember the name of the movie, but there's a movie that came out where Robert De Niro's just naked in bed. You can see his dick.
I want to watch it right now.
You should look that up.
Well, anyways, thanks for coming. I'm just kidding. I can't remember the name of it. There's some. It's pretty early in his career. He's like in a bed with I think it's like I can't remember totally. But
interesting. Do you have Karina? Do you have something that like is inspirational to you, like as far as like where you got like your kind of style, like your
for like comedy and stuff?
Not even for comedy, just for like just sort of the way in like you put together like shows and like.
Wait, you can guess if you have.
No, I want to hear from you.
I want to hear your answer as far as like that stuff. But I have like a feeling. But go for it.
Okay, well, definitely one big one. My top one. I'll keep repeating it, but it's Zach Stone is gonna be famous. It's Bo Burnham's show that he did years ago on MTV.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Okay, I gotta watch that.
It's really fucking funny.
What's it called?
Zach Stone is gonna be famous.
Okay.
He's basically like. He's like this delusional kid who like is trying like different outlets or ways to become famous. Like he becomes like a famous chef, I don't know, random shit like that. But that's definitely one of my top inspos.
Yeah.
And then I really like mockumentary style TV shows, like What We Do in the Shadows, or like
really?
Yeah, those kind of things.
That show is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the movie is great. I love the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
That came out first.
And
the show came out
and the
after,
show came out after. And then like live type stunts, like kind of like the Eric Andre show, but Nathan For You is definitely.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say that too, because that's a show I watch, and I specifically think of you. Yeah. I'm like, this is totally Karina, and I think you should leave. I also I watched that.
Of course.
And I'm watched that, and I'm like, this is totally Karina. Like
that show that I did not think it just like did not hit me at first when I first watched it.
Yeah.
And then you showed me a couple episodes, I think before this winter. And oh my god, that show is so funny. It's just so nonsensical.
It's so crazy.
Somebody told me that, like, I don't remember who, but they said like he like pitched a lot of skits like for SNL, but they were all like failed.
Somebody else told me that too.
Somebody told me that.
Well, just because SNL's not funny, bro. Yeah. Like it's really not.
They don't reach for very far.
And like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I don't think any of the comedians in that show, when they do their like personal comedy, it's all not that funny.
Yeah,
because it's not very dangerous at all.
It's not exactly. It's not dangerous. It doesn't really shoot for anything like extraordinary. It's just kind of like, let's just do this very plain.
Like who are some of the best comedians? Like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle was never
Tim
on.
Dillon is personally my favorite comedian right now.
Oh really? Yeah. Did you go to that show?
No, I wish.
Oh, is it because I didn't go?
No, it wasn't because you didn't go. Because we had something else going on that night, and I don't know. I was just like, I asked Frost too, and I think it was because I couldn't find anyone to come with me, but it was. Yeah. It wasn't in the stars. I'll see him next time.
I feel that. I'll come. I haven't seen comedy in so long.
I haven't either. That's what I was really about it.
Any comedy shows.
Yeah. It's been. I think I only ever went to one. It was like with Hannah and her mom and her brother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 drink minimum though. So like
that's what they all are.
Yeah.
You go to the comedy club.
Not the Largo though.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I would love to go see a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. Excuse me.
I just burped.
I'll think of it.
We're already drunk on this. I think that's fine. People know.
Yeah, no.
It's no secret.
No, it's not secret at this point.
We drank on occasion. All right, we had a long day, audience. You're driving to work right now. You're jealous we're drinking. Fuck you.
Why don't you drink on the way to work like a normal person?
Yeah, throw a beer back.
Yeah.
Silly goose.
Do it. You won't.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember what I was gonna say. You said that, and I think you should leave. They're like There were like skits that failed, kind of. And while someone else told me that same thing, and while I'm watching them, I can totally see I can totally understand why this got rejected by like a board of like the writers. Like. It's like
Big Fat Loads of
some of
Horse
them are so out of context.
Okay, I was gonna bring that up. That's literally my favorite one.
Or
that's my favorite one.
The one where the guy like jumps on the office like meeting table and pretends to surf. Like it's so cringy, and you're like, yeah, like if someone pitched this in a meeting, I'd be like, no, I don't think so.
Well, they just because like the way that they're reacting to it is like how it's supposed to make you feel.
Yeah,
and it's just like. Yeah, but the way you react, the way you don't like it, like that's why it's funny. Like that, and it's the same thing with Nathan for you. Like that guy never would have made it to SNL.
No.
And his show's fucking hilarious.
Exactly. No, you don't need to. I mean, SNL is not like the deciders. Like the shit's so funny regardless. One of my favorite ones is when they're like in the boardroom and he's trying to eat the hot dog.
That's like the intro, like to the new season. I think so.
And then later it comes in with another episode and he's like, hey, it's like an infomercial about like the vacuum. He's like, he's like, have you ever been embarrassed at work because you had to skip lunch and eat a hot dog? And it's like, it doesn't sound funny when I'm saying it, but trust me.
No, it is funny.
If you're watching
it's called show. I Think You Should Leave, and it's on Netflix. You
gotta watch it.
Super, super funny and cringy. But if you're not,
it's really cringy.
If you're not into cringe comedy like Nathan, for you may not enjoy it. Some of the skits are very funny, but give it a shot. Just fucking live your life.
If you're a stick in the mud and everything's got to be so
clean cut. Okay, go watch fucking SNL. Go watch what's the one dude's?
Go watch Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, go watch Big Bang Theory, you fucking idiot. Season 15 on fucking Hulu, you idiot.
TBS.
Yeah, TBS. Fuck you, TBS. I always have to like demonize something. Who did I demonized something last time.
I don't remember.
I said I had to kill that game show host last time.
Oh, Steve Harvey?
Yeah, I said I had to kill him because
Steve Harvey's cool, bro.
Yeah, I thought he was cheating on Hannah or cheating on me with Hannah.
He cheated on his wife.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's what we're talking about. See, you can't be.
It's so funny because I was listening to that.
That's the thing to do nowadays.
I was in
the car. What do you mean? Cheat on your wife?
Just stop.
Don't get married, Wyatt.
No, but I was in the car with Tristan and we were listening to the podcast and Tristan was like, nope, that's wrong. He cheated on his wife.
That's because he had female friends, you guys. You see what happens?
No.
You see what happens?
No, you can have female friends. Well, we're sitting with Karina right now. We're all fucking contemporaries, you sumbitch.
Hey. Well, I'm sorry to hear that Steve Harvey made that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that he couldn't keep in his fucking dick pants for 2 minutes.
Steve, if you're listening, I still love you.
Yeah. Sponsor us, Steve.
Sponsor us, please.
Anyways, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by Family Feud. Survey says, go listen to Swells on Spotify. Go watch Karina's videos on YouTube.
Oh.
There's some good episodes of Family Feud.
I was literally just gonna say, would you ever go on a game show like that?
Without a doubt.
I would love to.
What game show would you guys want to go on?
Oh, I would kill. Okay, I would kill The Circle.
What's that?
That's that one
it's super cringe.
Social
very
media.
Cringe, yeah. I could definitely win that game. What is it? I've sent an audition for
let's go.
What is it? That cake one? Fucking
it's
Nailed It.
Yeah,
I've auditioned to that.
It's terrible cakes is what it is.
Yeah. I could
What do you mean cakes? Like
you're
cake?
saying it and you got it. Cakes.
Basically, like there's different tiers of cakes. There's like 3 rounds, I think, and they give you like a super intricate hard cake to follow or to make.
But you have no experience baking.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have experience, but like they have the ingredients there. Like I don't understand why it's so hard for people to
that would be
get
like you
right.
giving me something to cook and like
No, but HelloFresh has taught you how to cook.
Well, but maybe it's something more advanced, and it's like something that I need to like use a torch and like glaze a tiramisu, and like
To be fair, there are
you can do that. You could figure that out.
There are some things that like in the show that I wouldn't know, like if like as a baker or something,
yeah,
like you're supposed
tempering chocolate or something like that.
Something
that
like
shit's
that.
hard.
I wouldn't fucking know, but I would kill that shit if I.
Oh yeah,
I bet you would. I have full faith in you, of course.
Yeah,
a game show I actually would, or like a type of show I would really love to be on is like the obstacle course ones where you like run and have to do like all the like you gotta like dodge the
like wipeout, total wipeout.
Exactly. I would love to do one of those.
That would be super fun. I'd be down to do something like that. I'm a huge Jeopardy fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think I do well.
I wouldn't do well at that.
But sometimes I do get the answers. Some nights I'm very good.
That's good.
It just depends on the genre, like the
this bar,
category.
This bar over here, the Oaks, has not karaoke.
Trivia.
Oh yeah, trivia on Wednesday nights.
Oh, we missed it then.
Oh yeah, it's tonight. It's probably going on right now.
Damn, yeah, we should do trivia. That'd be fun.
We're also missing jazz night at Alchemy right now.
Oh no, you're not gonna get blacked out.
That bar is dangerous.
Yeah, you're dangerous.
That bar is dangerous.
You're dangerous. I would love to be on Jeopardy. That'd be super fun. I wouldn't do well. It'd be just be like, all right, we'll give this sick kid a chance.
Also, any game that's like horror themed. I remember like this really old show called Elevator or like Blackout, like those ones where you're supposed to like do like obstacle courses like that in the dark, and there's like horror factors to it. I could kill that shit.
Yeah.
Real easy.
You know what you should do is like call Ghost Adventures or someone like that, and just say like there's a ghost in your house just to get them to come out. Like,
oh my god, I totally would do that.
Now we can't release this episode.
And then you could just be involved in it, and you could kind of just like fuck with them. You'd be like, "Did you hear that?" Like you could just kind of go along with them.
What was that? Oh my god.
Yeah,
they're touching my breasts.
I joked with my friend saying that like, wouldn't it be funny if we like wrote into Catfish and like devised like this entire plan where like we didn't know each other
just
and like
to get airtime,
just to meet Neve, to say hi to Neve.
Oh my!
My favorite stories are one. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say just to be extra, like create this huge narrative, and then at the end, like we were just kidding. Like relax.
Okay, those are the best stories. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but remember like Balloon Boy, where like there's like this like father was a scientist or something like that.
Wait, yes.
And he built this balloon, and he called the cops, and like the fire department was like, my son is stuck on this balloon that's flying through the air, and the son was never on the balloon. He totally made it up.
I do remember that. We were young. We were young.
This is probably like when I was in high school. You were probably like in middle school or
yes, I do remember that.
And this is like in the Midwest, and like there's this guy who was like this smart guy who was like a scientist of some sort, and he built this like balloon that flew, and he was like, and he like told the like called the cops, called the fire department, was like made this huge deal out of it. Was like, yo, my son is on this balloon like flying through the air, and they're like chasing it down, like they got everyone like helicopters and everything going after it, and he was just like, I'm just fucking with you. My kid's not on that balloon. At the end of it.
No, but then you go to jail.
He did face consequences for it. I think he did serve some time in jail. Yeah.
Okay, but it was worth the joke.
But it was sick.
That's fucking. That is pretty funny. I remember.
Those are the best things. Like if you like, I feel like if you can kind of like dupe like the news and like the police and the fire department, like that's hard as fuck.
Would you guys skydive?
Yes.
No.
I'm supposed to skydive with Greg. Greg, if you're listening.
Wait, Greg wants to go skydiving?
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys have a set date?
No, not yet.
Can you guys let me know? I would go.
Yes.
I would go. I want to do that.
Know.
I want to do that. Yeah.
Why
I'm
are you
out.
coming?
I ain't skydiving.
I want to go.
I'll stay on the ground.
I want to skydive.
Yeah.
I just like I don't know why.
He's gone skydiving before.
Yeah, of course. It's fucking great. He's a fucking nut job. He's like not right.
Stop.
Hey, Greg.
But yeah, let's go.
I'm just kidding, Greg. Hey, are you opening another beer?
I'm going for another one.
You know what's crazy is that I am too.
I'm not done yet.
How many have you had?
I've been just engrossed with
Dude, you don't need to drink fast. No one's...
Yeah, yes you do.
Karina, stop being such a fucking jerk and just drink. You don't like the margarita?
You pussy?
Are you such a fucking
pussy?
Thank you, sir.
Robs. Hey.
I'm just doing Minecraft sounds.
I was gonna say this reminds me of Minecraft. Okay, I'm glad that I was thinking the same thing. It has to be lower.
This isn't a Twitch stream.
It's bound to be. Fucking salute. Anyway, sorry.
Cheers.
Back to the podcast.
Cheers.
I don't have anything more to talk about. Oh, I was gonna ask something. Have you guys had a ghost experience?
No.
Okay, that's an interesting question. I've had something like it's not a ghost experience.
It's okay. You could just whatever. You don't have to be definitive. You can just say something interesting.
I do have one of my parents, but you go first.
I have an interesting thing that happens to me on a semi-regular basis, and you can call it bullshit. But personally, I don't think it's bullshit.
No one's judging you. I just want to hear.
If someone is listening to this right now, and
fuck
they're
them,
like,
bro. You're just expressing your heart. You know.
Okay, so my mom's dad dies 14 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever. That's not the important part. And so my mom goes to see a medium. Think what you want about them, My mom goes to see this medium. A medium, if you don't know, is someone who's like somewhat connected with like the dead or people who have passed on.
A vessel between the spiritual and physical world.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are fakes. A lot of them are fakes.
Yes.
And that's kind of the controversy. However, this one that my mom goes to see tells her a bunch of accurate things about like her dad, my grandpa that passed. It tells her a bunch of accurate things about her, and he was like, if you ever see dimes anywhere, like it's him leaving them. That's like him saying, hello. That's like a sort of communication.
Sure.
And I always find dimes in very, very weird places, and places that you would never expect. I've literally found a dime in my guitar case in Europe where there are no dimes. There are no dimes. They have a different currency.
Like, where did you find it in your guitar case?
Like when I opened it up. And like I don't put my wallet or anything or like any
dope.
money.
That's dope.
Any money or anything like that.
That's fucking
and like it's situations like that. Like I'll just like be in a place, like I'll be at work or something, and I'll be like I work at a recording studio, and I'll go like in a machine room or something, and I'll go on some shelf, and there's like a dime on this shelf, and I'll be like
weird places.
Yeah, like weird places. Not like I take out my wallet for change and like there's a dime there and I'm like, oh my god, like it's just in very weird places.
Oh my god, there's dimes all up in my fucking pockets.
And it's not like it's just like I and it could be complete bullshit, but in my head I'm like, this is weird.
No,
this is something.
That's valid.
This is something. I
and
feel
even if it's not, it's just nice to think of Grandpa.
Exactly.
You know
even if
I mean?
it's nice, even if it's not, even if it's completely nothing, it's still nice to know like, what if?
Oh my god! All these people are like, no. That could happen. You know how nature works. Like it's all wild. It's all algorithmic and all this.
Yeah. If you
like, if there's fucking magic in your life.
If there's If you want to, I'm sure
I can agree with that.
There's always and I'm fine with like the scientific explanations to things, but I think there is definitely
a scientific explanation for
magic
dimes.
in the air. Magic in the air.
There's magic in the air. Dude, look at this. Look the clouds, bro. They're beautiful. Look at the mountains. They're gorgeous. The birds.
Right.
The way our fucking bodies are constructed, and we have specific organs for specific. It's so beautiful. Like
it's beautiful. Why not?
It could just be scientific. That's fine. Sure. But it's also, it's magical too.
There's
real magic.
But I've never had an experience where it's like personally me and like I saw something. I've never had that.
Yeah, me neither.
Though. Just
I know people who have.
Karina has a parent story, and I want to hear that.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
So my parents, when they got married, they were on their honeymoon.
Hot.
And I think they were, I believe in Germany. I forgot where, but like they were having their honeymoon in Germany. And they stayed at this really famous hotel. I forgot the name of it, but it's known to be like haunted. But they didn't know that at the time. So like they got there, and when they got to their room, it started like storming like crazy. Like their windows and like the blinds or whatever were like going crazy. They were flapping everywhere, and they had to there was a draft, and they were like, trying to close it, but it kept opening. And then like come to the next morning,
spooky.
My mom went to like not the bellhop, but maybe like the concierge or something. And she was like, oh my God, like the storm was like crazy last night. Like, did you see like the storm or whatever? And they're like, what are you talking about? Like,
bro,
there was no like
See,
storm.
I love that show.
But
that's crazy.
And then my mom was like, what? And then like, that's when she came to find out that like people have had paranormal experiences at that hotel because
that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
That
crazy,
is wild.
bro.
And
that
I believe my mom is just
she's very level-headed. I love your mom.
I think she loves you.
I love
there's stuff that there's stories that you hear from people that like people that you like. I've heard stories of exorcisms from people that I trust.
Yeah.
That I'm like, you have no reason to lie to me.
Yeah.
And they've told these like crazy stories about this shit. And it's like,
my mom told me something recently that I was like, so like every night, like we'll come home like late from shows or like late night rehearsals, and I always, my mom stays up late listening to like podcasts, not this one, but other ones. and I'll come in and just like, I'll see the light on. I'll be like, come in and say goodbye. Every 30% of the time I scare the shit out of her because she got her little stupid headphones on.
Yeah.
And one night she was just, I don't know why, but she told me a fucking ghost story when I came in to say goodbye, or goodnight rather. And I walk in, she's like, did I ever tell you about this story about like the woman I saw on the highway in like Northern California once? And I was like, no. And she's like, oh, really? Probably because it was too scary or something. And I'm saying it like she's priming me to fuck with me. But she's telling this like honest to God. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, do you want to hear this? And I'm like, yes, I would like to hear it. It's scary stuff. And she tells me that one night she like is driving home from some party or something like that, or like I can't remember, where she's coming home from like something far in like where she lived at the time. Chico, California is like 20-minute drive, like that's a far long, super crazy drive, because you're actually driving 20 miles out there, because that's how like, there's no traffic like that.
Yeah.
So she's on this like dark highway in like Butte County, and she sees this like woman that's like walking in the middle of the highway, like looking really like distraught and disoriented, and she like slows down. I might be misremembering this, but this is how I kind of remember. She slows down and like talks to her. She rolls down the window, is like, hey, is like everything okay? And she kind of like looks at her and like looks away and just like starts walking. She's like, do you need help? Are you okay? Can I help you? And she's just like looks at her and like continues to walk away. She's like, all right, that's weird. And then she continues driving. And then on the news the following day or something like that, she hears from a friend that there was a fatal car accident on that same stretch of highway where she was driving the previous night. And the description matched the woman that she was talking to.
So you think it was like the chick died and that was like her ghost or her
yes,
body? Like,
bro. Isn't that crazy?
That
and the way
scary.
she told it very thematically, in the way that like she uncovered the I'm like missing out. I think I'm like forgetting some of it, but it was like, it gave me like the tingles in the back of my throat.
Yeah, that's weird.
My parents also said that once when me and my little brother Duncan were very young, like 2 and 3 or like 3 and 4, that my mom, we were asleep on the living room floor in front of the fireplace in our apartment. We have like a ranch style apartment that has like a fireplace. It was winter, so we were sleeping out there. The fire was on. And we were kind of cuddled up next to each other. And my mom came out to check on us, and she saw this old woman just standing over us and watching us. And that she just like, her heart sunk, and she ran back into the room because she's a fucking coward, and went to go find my dad, and was like, went to go find my dad, and he like got up and like went, and there was nothing there.
That's weird.
And then my dad had another experience where he was like walking down the hallway and he saw like a woman cross from like...
This is in your house now?
Yeah, the apartment.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Is that shit haunted?
It might be. I don't know if I really...
What does it do with seance?
I think it was Santa.
Maybe your dad was just tripping.
Yeah, my dad's probably just on opiates again. My dad's a straight shooter. I'm just kidding.
I know. I knew that too. I was just kidding.
My dad's a very stand-up gentleman.
Yeah.
But scary stuff.
Yeah, no, that's just real. I totally believe in situations like that. Like,
yeah,
people like to poo-poo it and shoot it down, but I'm.
It's more fun, I think.
It's more fun to believe in that stuff.
Come on.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like. Be a human being. Like,
yeah.
Like,
there's magic, bro.
There's magic in the air.
That's magical.
Yeah, and it's like like everything is not just as the way you see it in your life. Like, there's so much more to just like what
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
Neil
dude.
deGrasse
I'll
Tyson.
debate any scientist they want to come on here. I'll debate any like astrophysicist or some sort of.
We're gonna just debate it with our feelings. Is
exactly.
What it's like yeah. All that evidence, but I don't feel like
yeah,
that.
But
no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was like, well, but this guy said that he saw a ghost.
I heard that. I have to take a pee-pee.
You want to wrap this up?
We could wrap it up. I don't know if... Yeah, let's just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Karina, is there anything last thoughts you want to say?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
It doesn't have... You don't have
plug
to
yourself. Okay, the viewers need to watch at 6 p.m. today as you're hearing this.
Yes. We're going to release it soon.
There's a stream.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Music.
Yes, Twitch.
Mark Rebier.
Yeah.
We've got Flying
company.
Lotus.
We've Got Company.
We've Got
the
Company.
name of the
We Got Company.
show.
It's on Twitch. It's on Hulu's Twitch. Hulu has a Twitch account?
No. It's Amazon Music.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Amazon Music has a Twitch account. So is it... It's okay. Just find that. Mm-hmm. Okay. We've Got Company. I'm sure you could find it on Instagram. They're going to have a link in their bio more than likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Karina is a fantastic director, fantastic writer. She's got some amazing stuff coming down the pipeline as far as her own stuff. Be on the lookout for that. You can follow her at Carina Guts on Instagram.
Is it at Carina Guts?
I think, it's for everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
TikTok, yeah.
TikTok.
TikTok. Hulu.
Yes.
Letterboxd. Facebook. MySpace. Fucking
AIM.
Grindr.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Oh,
Carina
nice.
Guts. CarinaGuts on most social medias.
Mm-hmm.
Karina, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
We're gonna get to cooking some.
Yeah,
we're gonna make some bomb-ass food right now.
Oh, I hear it. You hear it. The music. It always comes in. We're having such great conversations. Oh my god, the fucking music. Oh jeez. We have these great conversations, and here it comes. Oh my god.